In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an amazing orange chicken using keto-friendly pancake batter and a orange marmalade Asian style sauce over cauliflower rice. Coming up. I actually got inspired to make this recipe because I saw someone online, I'm not sure where actually, maybe on Facebook, dipping their pieces of chicken into pancake batter and deep frying it, and that kind of reminded me of the kind of pancake chicken that you would get from a Chinese restaurant before keto. Of course, I would always order orange chicken, not from Panda Express, but from like a local place. It has like that kind of like fluffy batter on the chicken, and so I thought maybe I could use a keto pancake batter to replicate this technique. And so that's what we're going to be trying today. So I went on Amazon and I picked up this high-key pancake mix, and it says it's got 2 net carbs per serving. So I'm going to be using this to dip the chicken in. The ingredients on this one say almond flour, fiber, oat fiber, erythritol, allulose, baking soda, tapioca flour, salt, and stevia extract, monk fruit extract. So it's going to be a little bit sweet, but I think that that will go good with our orange chicken recipe. The technique that I always use when frying chicken is brining the chicken before I fry it. So I'll take about a 1/4 cup of sea salt and I'll put it in cold water, and I will put it, slice the chicken up, put the chicken in there, cover it, and put it in the fridge for about an hour. This ensures that the chicken is very moist. Some people, they'll put pickle juice in their brine, and it'll make the chicken taste like slightly pickly, not very much, but that tastes very good too. So I would suggest you try that if you've never tried it before. That's one of my favorite things to do it, but I didn't want to do that with this recipe. So I'm just going to be using salt and cold water to brine my chicken. So let's get started. I'm going to first slice up my chicken and put it into the brine. So here we have our chicken. I've sliced it into about 2-inch chunks, and it's been brining in the refrigerator in salt water for about an hour. I'm going to drain this and then kind of rinse it off just so it's not super salty, and then I'm going to dry it. So of course you can't have orange chicken without serving it over something. So we're going to be using cauliflower rice. I was able to snag 2 bags of cauliflower rice. And we're just going to start cooking this up first. We can't obviously use corn or peas or whatever they use in typical Chinese cauliflower rice. So we're just going to be using onions. I have 1 onion that I have finely chopped. I am going to get that sauteing right now, and I will show you what it looks like. So we have our onions cooking here on medium heat. We're just going to cook those down a bit. And this is going to be for our fried rice. I'm going to be adding the cauliflower to this in a little bit, but we definitely want to get our cauliflower rice cooked first because that's going to take pretty long. Here's the pancake mix. I ended up using, kind of tweaked it from the original recipe on the bag just because I don't want this to be a sweet mix. So I put a couple tablespoons of avocado oil instead of coconut oil, just because I didn't have coconut oil. A couple of tablespoons of almond milk, and then I put some garlic and some salt in there, just because I want it to be savory and not sweet. So this is what it looks like, pretty viscous. So here's our chicken. I've been drying this on paper towels, and we are just going to get going into getting these ready to fry. So here we have our cauliflower rice. You can see it's been big chunks. I'm going to try to cook that down. The way I cook cauliflower rice is a little bit different than most people. I cook it a lot, and so I'll cook it on low heat until everything's melted. I'll cook it until it's completely dry, and then only when all the water has been evaporated, I will start to add in butter and spices and all the stuff to make really good fried rice. So that's how I do it. I don't really like when the cauliflower is wet. A lot of people cook that, and I'm just like, ew. I kind of piled all my onions into a pile in the corner there. This is just gonna cook for probably about 20 minutes. Okay, so of course you need an awesome sauce to go with this recipe, and I scoured the internet looking for a replacement. I came across this. It's sugar-free marmalade. I went to several stores looking for this, and I couldn't find it. It might be like the current situation in the world or whatever, but everywhere I went, there was a sign that this was supposed to be, and there was none of it there. So I had to actually order this online. I'll leave the link below, and it's rare or something. So this is what is going to be the basis for our orange chicken sauce. I know that some people don't like to use Splenda, but hey, like this is the closest that you're gonna get to orange chicken sauce. So I say once in a while, live a little bit, you know? Okay, so the basis for the orange chicken sauce that I've come up with is some of this chili garlic sauce, a couple of tablespoons of that. I'll leave all the instructions, the link to all the instructions for everything that you're gonna need, but I really like it spicy, so I found this at my local grocery store, and this is probably the only thing there in the Asian food section that doesn't have a lot of carbs in it, so there's not much to choose from. So this is great. You're gonna be putting some rice wine vinegar in there, soy sauce, a little bit of sesame, and that's about it. And of course you're gonna be putting the sugar-free orange marmalade in there. I like to use this instead of chicken stock, just because I feel like it has like much more of a bold flavor. So a couple of tablespoons of this mixed in with some water, and I feel like you have some really great chicken stock. We have all the ingredients for the sauce simmering here. It's kind of at a boil. I am going to be adding some xanthan gum mixed with about half a teaspoon of salt. And when you mix xanthan gum with salt, it kind of gives it a chance to disperse evenly, so that's what I like to do. So it's about half a teaspoon of xanthan gum and some salt. And you're just gonna mix that in there and quickly whisk it together, and that's gonna help thicken your sauce. All right, here we have our cauliflower. It's starting to be super duper dry. This is the way I like it. Here are the onions piled into this corner. I'm going to slowly incorporate them towards the center. And then cook them down even more. That's how you get that fork-like rice texture. You see how it looks like it? Mix in that. I'm going to let this continue cooking while I get my oil ready for frying my orange chicken. Our sauce is looking like it's thickening up. See that? That looks awesome. Let me give it a taste. That tastes like orange chicken to me. All right. Here we have our chicken, our pancake batter, and our lard all ready to go. I am going to be coating the chicken in the pancake batter and dropping it in there until it's nice and golden. I got to prepare a paper towel on a plate so that it can drain. I've never done this before, so we got to be careful and really watch it. Alrighty, let's see how it goes. Oh, getting golden brown. I'm just gonna see how it looks. Ooh. That's looking pretty nice. And here's our first batch. It looks pretty tasty. I can't wait to try it. Actually, I have tried it and it's awesome. So I hope that you will give this recipe a go. And yeah, I added some green onion to the fried rice. Great, that was a lot of work. Here we are. This is the keto orange chicken fried in pancake batter with some cauliflower rice that I threw some green onion in, and it looks really good. I'm gonna give it a try and see how it is. It really tastes like orange chicken. Anyway, the rice is really good too. We will leave the links to all the ingredients below and the link to our website where you can get all the measurements and stuff like that. And I hope that you'll give this a try. Anyways, I'm Emily from the Keto Twins signing out because I'm gonna eat.